chosen one, you reached the level they can't dream of. There are moments in life when the soul quietly realizes that it has stepped into a place that once felt impossible. This is not a place built by human strength, nor shaped by pride or comparison. This is a sacred space where God has gently carried you, even when your heart was tired and your faith felt small. You did not arrive here by accident. You were guided, protected, and lifted by the unseen hands of the Lord Jesus Christ. Even in your weakest days, when you felt unnoticed and unheard, heaven was working in silence to bring you to this very level. The journey was not easy, and the weight you carried was real, but God never allowed it to break you. He shaped you through it, strengthened you through it, and now you stand in a place others cannot understand because they did not walk your path. Type Amen if you agree. There is a quiet power in being chosen by God. It does not always look like success in the eyes of the world. Sometimes it looks like endurance. Sometimes it looks like tears that no one else sees. Sometimes it looks like choosing kindness when bitterness would feel easier. God sees all of it. He sees the nights you cried in silence. He sees the prayers you whispered when no one was around. He sees the way you kept going when everything in you wanted to stop. That is the level you have reached. It is not just a level of achievement. It is a level of faith, of growth, of deep spiritual strength that cannot be measured by anything earthly. If this touched your heart, gently take a moment to like this video so this light can reach someone else who needs it today. The truth is, not everyone will understand where you are now. Some will look at you and see only the surface. They will not see the battles you fought in your spirit. They will not see the strength it took to forgive when your heart was broken. They will not see the courage it took to keep trusting God when life felt uncertain. That is why they cannot dream of this level. It is not because they are less, but because they have not yet walked through what you have walked through. God has taken you through a refining process. He has removed what could harm you. He has taught you lessons that cannot be learned in comfort. He has drawn you closer to Him in ways that only pain and patience can create. In this place, your heart begins to feel different. There is a calm that does not come from circumstances. There is a peace that does not depend on what others say or do. This peace comes from knowing that God is with you. It comes from trusting that Jesus is guiding every step you take. You begin to see life through a new lens. You no longer chase approval. You no longer feel the need to prove your worth. You understand that your value was already decided by God long before the world had an opinion. There is also a deep healing happening within you. The wounds that once felt permanent are slowly being touched by God's love. The pain that once defined you is now being transformed into strength. Jesus does not ignore your brokenness. He meets you in it. He sits with you in your quiet moments. He fills the empty spaces with His presence. This healing is not loud or sudden. It is gentle, steady, and real. It is the kind of healing that changes your heart from the inside out. As you stand at this level, you begin to notice something beautiful. You are no longer the same person you used to be. Your thoughts have changed. Your reactions have changed. Your priorities have changed. This is not because you forced yourself to grow. It is because God has been working within you. He has been shaping your character. He has been guiding your heart. He has been teaching you what truly matters. This transformation is the evidence of His love in your life. Type 777 if you trust God. There is also a quiet responsibility that comes with being chosen. It is not a burden, it is a calling. God has brought you to this level so you can reflect His light. Your kindness becomes a source of comfort for others. Your strength becomes a source of hope. Your faith becomes a reminder that God is real and present. You do not need to speak loudly or prove anything. Your life itself becomes a testimony of God's goodness. At times, you may still feel misunderstood. You may feel alone in certain moments. That is part of this journey. Not everyone is meant to walk beside you at this level. Some people were part of your past, but they are not meant to be part of your present. God knows what you need. He removes what does not align with your purpose. He brings in what will help you grow. Even when it feels painful, it is always done with love. There is a deep assurance growing inside you now. It is the quiet confidence that God is in control. It is the gentle knowing that no matter what happens, you are not alone. Jesus walks with you in every step. He holds you in every moment. He understands you in ways no one else can. This connection with Him is the greatest gift you could ever receive. You have reached a level that cannot be taken away by circumstances. It is rooted in your relationship with God. It is strengthened by your faith. It is protected by His love. Others may not understand it. They may not even see it, but you know it in your heart. You feel it in your spirit. You live it in your everyday life. There is a quiet unfolding happening within your life that many people will never truly recognize. It is not loud, and it does not seek attention. It is the gentle movement of God shaping your spirit in ways that cannot be explained with simple words. You are walking in a depth that was formed through surrender, through patience, and through trust in the Lord Jesus Christ. This level you have reached is not something that appears overnight. It was built slowly, through moments where you chose faith over fear and love over hurt. Every step you took, even when it felt small, was seen by God and guided by His hand. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly across the internet? Recent leaks connected to the CIA claim to reveal a powerful brain ritual that activates an immediate flow of wealth. This quick technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming people's lives. From deep debt to dream vacations, many say this could be the path to abundance. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because the page might vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets deleted. At times, you may feel as though your journey has been lonely. There have been moments when you wished someone could truly understand what you were going through, yet even in those moments, you were never alone. Jesus was there, closer than your breath, holding you together when everything around you felt uncertain. He saw the way you held on when it would have been easier to let go. He saw your silent strength. He saw your heart, even when no one else did. That is why this level carries a depth that others cannot easily reach. It is formed in places where only you and God have walked together. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is a difference now in how you respond to life. The things that once disturbed your peace no longer have the same hold on you. This is not because life has become perfect. It is because your spirit has grown stronger. You have learned to rest in God's presence. You have learned that not everything needs a reaction. Some things are meant to be released into God's hands. This quiet strength is one of the greatest signs of your growth. It shows that your heart is no longer controlled by the noise around you, but guided by the peace within you. God has also been teaching you the beauty of letting go of past pain, letting go of expectations that once weighed heavily on your heart, letting go of people who could not walk with you in your purpose. This has not been easy. It required courage. It required trust. It required a deep belief that God's plan is greater than anything you had to leave behind. And through this process, You have become lighter. Your spirit has found space to breathe. Your heart has found room to heal. There is a sacred stillness that now lives within you. It is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of God. This stillness allows you to hear His voice more clearly. It allows you to feel His guidance in your decisions. It allows you to move through life with a calm assurance that everything is unfolding as it should. This is the kind of peace that the world cannot give. It is a gift that comes only from a deep connection with God. Some people may look at you and wonder how you remain steady in times of difficulty. They may not understand where your strength comes from. They may not see the countless moments where you leaned on God when you felt weak. They may not know how many times you chose to believe when doubt tried to take over. That is why they cannot dream of this level. It is not visible in the way the world measures success. It is felt in the heart. It is lived in the spirit. If this is speaking to your soul, take a moment to like this video so someone else can receive this same comfort today. There is also a new clarity that God has placed within you. You are beginning to see things differently. You understand that not everything is meant to stay. You recognize that some doors must close so that better ones can open. You trust that delays are not denials, but part of God's perfect timing. This clarity protects your peace. It helps you move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. It keeps your heart aligned with God's purpose. In this level, your relationship with Jesus becomes more personal. It is no longer just about knowing Him. It is about walking with Him daily. It is about inviting Him into your thoughts, your decisions, and your emotions. It is about feeling His presence in both the quiet and the busy moments of your life. This connection brings a deep sense of comfort. It reminds you that you are never alone, no matter where you are or what you are facing. There is also a gentle confidence growing within you. It is not loud or proud. It is calm and steady. It comes from knowing who you are in God's eyes. You no longer seek validation from others in the same way. You understand that your worth is not determined by opinions or circumstances. It is rooted in God's love. This confidence allows you to stand firm even when the world around you feels uncertain. Type yes to receive miracles. As you continue on this path, you will notice that your heart becomes more compassionate. You begin to understand the struggles of others more deeply. You become more patient, more kind, more willing to extend grace. This is the reflection of Jesus within you. His love is shaping the way you see people. It is guiding your actions. It is softening your heart in the most beautiful way. There will still be challenges ahead. This journey does not remove them, but it changes how you face them. You no longer feel overwhelmed in the same way. You carry a quiet trust that God is with you. You know that no matter what comes, you have the strength to endure, because that strength does not come from you alone. It comes from the Lord who walks beside you. You have reached a place where your faith is no longer fragile. It is steady, it is rooted, it is alive. This is a level that cannot be shaken easily. It has been built through experience, through growth, and through a deep connection with God. Others may not understand it, and that is okay. What matters is that you know it, you feel it, you live it. Instead, you are learning to rest in the presence of God, allowing His love to guide you in ways that feel gentle yet unshakable. This level you have reached is not built on what can be seen. It is built on what is deeply felt within your spirit. There were times when your path felt uncertain. There were days when you wondered if your efforts were enough. You carried questions in your heart and worries in your mind, yet you kept moving forward. That quiet persistence became your strength. God saw every step you took, even when those steps felt small and unnoticed. He honored your faith, even when it felt fragile. And now you are standing in a place where your spirit feels more grounded, more secure, and more aligned with His will. What if a simple 7-second brain ritual could wipe away your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document reveals a short technique that is now helping everyday people move out of debt and attract wealth. Tested by 4 major neuroscience labs, this easy practice done at home is turning financial struggles into improved lifestyles. People are buying homes, cars, and enjoying travel. But this information could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. This level is not about perfection, it is about growth. It is about becoming more like Jesus in the way you love, the way you forgive, and the way you trust. You are beginning to understand that true strength is not found in control, but in surrender. It is found in allowing God to lead, even when the direction is not always clear. This kind of trust is rare, and it is beautiful. It is something that cannot be forced or rushed. It is formed over time, through experience, through healing, and through a deep connection with God. Type 1111 if you believe. There is also a deeper awareness growing within you. You are becoming more mindful of what you allow into your heart and mind. You are protecting your peace in ways you never did before. You are learning that not every voice deserves your attention, and not every opinion needs your response. This awareness is a gift. It keeps you aligned with God's truth. It helps you stay grounded in your purpose. It allows you to move through life with clarity and confidence. Your heart is also becoming more open to love in its purest form. Not the kind of love that expects something in return, but the kind of love that gives freely and sincerely. This is the love that Jesus showed. It is patient, it is kind, it is forgiving. And now, that same love is growing within you. It is changing the way you see others. It is softening your heart in ways that bring peace rather than pain. In this level, you are also learning the value of waiting. Waiting is not easy. It often feels like nothing is happening. But in reality, God is working behind the scenes. He is aligning things in ways you cannot yet see. He is preparing you for what is ahead. He is strengthening your faith so that when the time comes, you are ready. This waiting is not wasted. It is purposeful. It is part of the journey that is shaping you into who you are meant to be. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video so more souls can feel this same peace. There is a quiet courage within you now. It is not loud or demanding. It is steady and calm. It allows you to face challenges without losing your sense of peace. It reminds you that no matter what happens, God is with you. This courage is not something you created. It is something that has been placed within you through your relationship with Jesus. It is a reflection of His strength living in you. You are also beginning to understand that your journey is unique. It does not need to look like anyone else's. You do not need to compare your path to others. God has a specific plan for your life, and it is unfolding exactly as it should. This understanding brings freedom. It allows you to focus on your own growth without feeling the need to measure yourself against others. It brings a sense of peace that is deeply comforting. Type 1010 to receive blessings. As you continue to walk in this level, you will notice that your faith becomes more consistent. It is no longer something that rises and falls based on circumstances. It becomes a steady presence in your life. It guides your decisions. It shapes your thoughts. It influences the way you respond to challenges. This consistency is a sign of maturity. It shows that your relationship with God is becoming stronger and more rooted. There is also a sense of purpose that is becoming clearer. You may not have all the answers, but you feel a gentle direction in your heart. You sense that your life has meaning beyond what you can see. This purpose is not about grand achievements. It is about living in a way that reflects God's love. It is about being a source of light in a world that often feels dark. It is about bringing hope, kindness, and peace into the lives of others. Sometimes this journey may still feel overwhelming. There may be moments when you feel tired or uncertain, but even in those moments, there is a quiet reassurance within you. It reminds you that you have come too far to turn back. It reminds you that God has been faithful in the past, and He will continue to be faithful in the future. This reassurance gives you the strength to keep going, even when the path feels challenging. You are also learning to appreciate the simple things in life. The small moments that once went unnoticed now feel meaningful. A quiet moment of peace, a kind word from someone, a feeling of calm in your heart. These moments are reminders of God's presence. They show you that His love is not only found in big events, but also in the everyday experiences of life. This level you have reached is not something that can be easily explained. It is something that must be experienced. It is a deep connection with God that transforms the way you see yourself and the world around you. It is a sense of peace that remains even when life feels uncertain. It is a strength that carries you through challenges without breaking your spirit. Others may not understand this level, and that is okay. They may not see the depth of your growth or the strength of your faith, but you know what God has done in your life. You know how far you have come. You know the journey that has brought you here, and that knowledge is enough. You are not the same person you used to be. You have grown, you have healed, you have become stronger in ways you never expected. This transformation is a reflection of God's love working within you. It is a reminder that no matter where you start, God can lead you to a place of peace, strength, and purpose. As you continue forward, remember that this journey is ongoing. There is always more to learn, more to grow, and more to experience. But you do not walk this path alone. Jesus is with you in every step. He is guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you in ways that are constant and unwavering. Could the CIA actually be hiding a 7-second ritual capable of turning money problems into success? A confidential CIA finding reportedly reveals a special 7-second practice that activates brainwaves linked to attracting wealth. Supported by science and 4 elite laboratories, this simple ritual done at home is helping struggling people move toward dream lifestyles. But this page might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased from the internet. It is not loud or obvious, yet it holds a depth that changes everything about how you see life. You are no longer walking the same path with the same mindset. You are moving with a heart that has been softened, strengthened, and guided by the presence of Jesus. There was a time when your heart felt heavy with things you could not fully explain. You carried emotions that seemed too big to handle. You held on to memories that weighed you down. You struggled to find peace in moments that felt overwhelming. Yet even then, God was present. He was quietly working through every moment, gently reminding you that you were never alone. He saw your pain, and He did not turn away from it. He stepped into it with you, offering comfort in ways that slowly began to heal your heart. This healing did not happen all at once. It came in small, quiet moments. It came through tears that were released in silence. It came through prayers that felt simple yet sincere. It came through the steady presence of God that never left you. And now, as you stand in this new place, you can feel the difference. Your heart is lighter, your spirit is calmer, your mind is clearer. This is the result of God's love working within you. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is also a deeper sense of trust growing inside you. You are learning to trust God not only in the good moments, but also in the uncertain ones. You are beginning to understand that His plan is always greater than what you can see. This trust allows you to let go of the need to control everything. It allows you to rest in the assurance that God is guiding your path, even when the direction is not fully clear. At this level, you begin to notice how your reactions have changed. Situations that once caused stress or frustration no longer have the same effect on you. You respond with patience instead of anger. You choose peace instead of conflict. This shift is not something you forced. It is something that naturally developed as your relationship with God grew stronger. It is a reflection of the transformation taking place within you. Your connection with Jesus has also become more personal and more meaningful. It is no longer something that exists only in certain moments. It is something that flows through your daily life. You feel His presence in the quiet times. You sense His guidance in your decisions. You experience His comfort in your struggles. This connection brings a sense of peace that is difficult to describe, but deeply felt. If this resonates within you, take a moment to like this video so this light can reach someone else who needs it today. There is also a new level of understanding that is opening within your heart. You are beginning to see life through a lens of grace. You understand that everyone is on their own journey. You recognize that people carry their own struggles, even when they do not show it. This understanding allows you to be more compassionate, more patient, and more forgiving. It allows you to extend kindness even in situations where it may not be returned. This level also brings a sense of freedom. You are no longer bound by the expectations of others. You are no longer trying to fit into spaces that were not meant for you. You are learning to embrace who you are, fully and without hesitation. This freedom is not about independence from God. It is about being fully aligned with Him. It is about living in the truth of who He created you to be. There is a quiet confidence that now lives within you. It is not something you feel the need to show or prove. It is something you carry within your spirit. It comes from knowing that God is with you. It comes from trusting that He is guiding your steps. This confidence allows you to move forward without fear. It allows you to face challenges with a calm assurance that you will not face them alone. Type 1111 to affirm. As you continue on this path, you will notice that your faith becomes more steady. It is no longer shaken by every challenge or doubt. It stands firm, rooted in your relationship with God. This steadiness brings a sense of peace that remains even in difficult moments. It reminds you that no matter what happens, God is in control. There is also a deeper appreciation growing within you for the journey itself. You begin to see that every step, every challenge, and every moment has played a role in bringing you to where you are now. You understand that even the difficult times had purpose. They shaped you. They strengthened you. They brought you closer to God. This understanding allows you to look back with gratitude rather than regret. At this level, your heart becomes a place where God's love can flow freely. It is no longer blocked by fear or doubt. It is open, ready to receive and to give. This openness allows you to experience life in a more meaningful way. It allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. It allows you to live with a sense of purpose and peace. There will still be moments when you feel challenged. There will still be times when things do not go as planned. But the difference now is how you handle those moments. You no longer feel lost or overwhelmed in the same way. You carry a sense of trust that God will guide you through. You know that His presence is constant, even when circumstances change. You are also becoming more aware of the blessings in your life, not just the big ones, but the small ones as well. A moment of peace, a feeling of comfort, a sense of clarity. These are all signs of God's presence in your life. They are reminders that He is always with you, guiding you and supporting you. Why are so many people claiming that this CIA ritual transformed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked method connected to the CIA is said to be both powerful and effective. The short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people go from financial struggle to prosperity. Dream homes, new cars, and travel are becoming possible. But this video could disappear at any time. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. This level you have reached is not something that can be easily explained to others. It is something that is deeply personal and deeply spiritual. It is a connection with God that goes beyond words. It is a sense of peace and purpose that cannot be taken away by circumstances. Others may not understand it, and that is okay. What matters is that you know it, you feel it, you live it. You have experienced the transformation that comes from walking closely with Jesus. You have felt the healing that comes from God's love. You have seen the growth that comes from trusting Him fully. As you continue forward, remember that this journey is ongoing. There is always more to learn, more to experience, and more to discover. But you do not walk this path alone. Jesus is with you in every step. He is guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you in ways that are constant and unwavering. There was a time when everything felt uncertain. You may have felt like you were standing in the middle of a storm, unsure of where to turn or what to hold on to. In those moments, your faith may have felt small, but it was never absent. Even the smallest faith was enough for God to begin His work in your life. He took that faith and nurtured it. He protected it. He allowed it to grow, even when you did not fully realize it. And now, you are standing in a place where that faith feels stronger, steadier, and more alive than ever before. This level carries a quiet strength that does not need to be proven. You no longer feel the need to explain yourself to others or justify your journey. You have come to understand that your walk with God is personal. It is unique. It is something that cannot be measured by comparison. This understanding brings a deep sense of peace. It allows you to move through life without the weight of needing approval from those who do not fully understand your path. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. There is also a beautiful stillness within you now. It is not the absence of noise around you, but the presence of calm within you. This stillness allows you to hear God more clearly. It allows you to feel His guidance in ways that are gentle yet certain. It allows you to respond to life with wisdom instead of reaction. This is one of the greatest gifts that comes from being close to God. It is the ability to remain steady even when everything around you feels unstable. Your heart has also learned the power of forgiveness. You have released burdens that once felt too heavy to carry. You have chosen to let go of pain that once held you back. This was not easy. It required strength. It required faith. It required a willingness to trust God with the parts of your life that felt broken. But through this process, you have found freedom. You have discovered that forgiveness is not about forgetting what happened. It is about choosing peace over pain. It is about allowing God to heal what you cannot fix on your own. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video so more people can receive this same comfort today. There is also a deeper sense of purpose growing within you. You may not have all the answers, but you feel a quiet direction guiding your steps. You sense that your life has meaning beyond what you can see. This purpose is not about achieving something grand in the eyes of the world. It is about living in alignment with God's will. It is about reflecting His love in the way you live, the way you speak, and the way you treat others. At this level, your faith becomes something that carries you rather than something you have to carry. It becomes a source of strength that you can rely on, even in difficult moments. You no longer feel like you have to figure everything out on your own. You trust that God is leading you, even when the path is not fully clear. This trust brings a sense of peace that is deeply comforting. Type yes to receive miracles. There is also a growing awareness of God's presence in your daily life. You begin to notice Him in the small moments, in the quiet peace that fills your heart, in the gentle clarity that guides your thoughts, in the unexpected comfort that comes when you need it most. These moments may seem simple, but they are powerful reminders that God is always with you. You are also becoming more patient with yourself. You understand that growth takes time. You no longer rush the process or expect immediate results. You allow yourself to learn, to heal, and to grow at the pace that God has set for you. This patience is a sign of maturity. It shows that you trust God's timing, even when it does not match your own expectations. There is a quiet resilience within you now. It allows you to face challenges without losing your sense of peace. It reminds you that you have already overcome so much. It encourages you to keep moving forward, even when the journey feels difficult. This resilience is not something you created on your own. It is something that has been built through your relationship with God. It is a reflection of His strength working within you. You are also learning to find joy in the present moment. You no longer feel the need to constantly look ahead or dwell on the past. You are able to appreciate where you are right now. You are able to find peace in the present. This is a gift that comes from being grounded in God's presence. It allows you to experience life in a more meaningful and fulfilling way.